Winston. Darlene's speech titled Informational Icebreaker is her 4 to 6 minute icebreaker speech from the Effective Coaching Pathways Manual. Darlene recently retired from a 42-year career in retail banking, where she managed personal and business banking segments. She and her husband relocated to Wilmington 7 years ago, which is also when she joined this chapter of Toastmasters. Earning several promotions, Darlene spent the past 5 years moving around the eastern part of North Carolina, from Wilmington to Hartford to Rocky Mount, and now finally back home to Wilmington, where she is looking forward to a second career doing what she was passionate about, and that is using her leadership, financial, and small business ownership skills to help small business owners avoid failure of their businesses within the first 3 critical years. Darlene looks forward to sharing her journey with us. Help me welcome Darlene to the lecture.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. It's great being back here. I was born and raised in Harlem, New York, great community that supported my growth and my foundation. I had neighbors, friends, family members, as well as my educators who were really vested in me having a strong foundation for success. My daughter was born when I was 16 years old, and if it wasn't for that great community, I know I would not have been able to complete my high school education on time and with honors, and also having earned a full scholarship at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Wow. I learned very quickly, however, after a year and a half, that I just absolutely did not like the fashion industry. And transferred to City University of New York, where I completed my Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration and Accounting. It was also during this time that I married my daughter's father. We bought our first home, and I was also applying for my Master's of Science degree at Cornell University. So I was firing on all cylinders. I had a new home, I was a new wife, I was a mother, I was completing my education, and I was also working. But it was a great time in my life because at 24 years old, you don't need sleep, you can do everything. So it was great. My daughter came down to Raleigh at St. Augustine's for college and transferred over to Shaw University, where she completed her bachelor's in early childhood education. However, with her gone, being the only child, my husband and I realized we had 2 totally different ideas of what our future looked like. I wanted to travel, explore the world, and grow my career. He, on the other hand, wanted to continue at his current job, come home, and just kind of bounce around in the community, so vastly different thought processes. We coexisted for about 3 years with these different ideas of the future, and decided that we would be best served to preserve our friendship and dissolve our marriage. And that's what we did. It was an absolutely great decision because it afforded me the opportunity to travel internationally, continue working on my career and my education, and it allowed him to do what he liked doing. He was a homebody. He wanted to stay home and enjoy the community. So it worked out. I went on to complete my Master's of Science degree in Industrial and Labor Relations at Cornell University with a minor in Human Resources, and enjoyed a lot of international travel, grew my career, became quite successful, if you will, and also met my second husband, who also enjoyed many of the things I actually enjoyed. And you're probably saying, so how in the heck did she wind up in Wilmington? Well, I wound up in Wilmington because my paternal family is from Wilmington. My grandfather actually migrated north during the time that most blacks were migrating north for better opportunities. And we just simply never looked back. I never came down in the summer to spend time with family, so I just didn't know them. My father passed away, and I said, wow, I really need to get to know that side of my family. And 7 years ago, my husband and I came down and started doing some family research. What I found was that the Hooper family, which is my maiden name, has a very rich history in the city of Wilmington. My aunts were educators. They taught at the Williston School. I even found that as far back as 1861, that I had ancestors who were treasurers at the St. Stephen's AME Church on Red Cross Street. So it's interesting. But in addition to that, Wilmington has a film industry. And my husband's business supports the film industry. And of course, there's great fishing here, and he's an avid fisherman. So in addition to my family history, the film industry, the fishing, it was kind of inevitable that we landed in Wilmington. So hence, here we are. Now at my 42-year career, I've had a 42-year successful career in banking. I started out as a part-time teller and ended my career as a senior vice president. I've had 2 very great marriages, one that supported me raising my daughter, and the other supported my future endeavors. So currently my second career, as Megan alluded to, is really to help small business owners avoid failure in those first 3 critical years. My background in financing, small business ownership, as well as leadership will do just that. So what I can do is, there are many reasons that small business owners fail. But the top 2 are that they don't understand financing and they don't know who their target market is. And I can support both those things with my background in finances and small business ownership successfully, as well as leadership. So while I've given you a framework for who I am, I invite you and look forward to sharing my journey with all of you. Thank you.